Practice here at the Worlds in Slovakia. It's gone okay. Trying to consistently making, you know, kind of progress on our hunt. No thanks. We're working on trying to find a little more speed. X-ray guys are going really fast. Obviously, they got a little bit of an advantage, this being their home turf. So, but we're getting better each run. Team's working well together. Cars getting better. Just missing a little bit of speed, but just take something small to get us there. So keep working at it.
How's this practice day going?
It's going all right. I mean, we're definitely not the fastest people out there, but we're making pretty good headway for the whole team, really. I mean, we're all kind of working together as far as trying different directions on the car. Dustin and I were here for the warm-up, so we were kind of able to make some huge progress for this particular race, and we did. And our whole team's doing pretty well. I think we can be going a little faster, and I'm giving my all for the next few practice runs. That kind of means something for tomorrow. Put you into better heats for tomorrow. So I know I'm running around like top 10. I think my overall 5-minute pace is probably like a 7 or 8 at best right now. Maybe a little bit better, but seating wise, I'm sitting, you know, 15th or 16th, right? But I think we can make some pace for some speed, have a little bit more speed out there. I think we'll be right there with everyone else, and just kind of put in a 5-minute run, see how it ends up. You kind of go out there and run, you make a couple adjustments, you kind of come back to the pits and you consult and see the lap times, and you make some fine-tuned adjustments and go back out and see if it was any better. So we're doing the right things. I think long term we'll be right there at the end.
Okay, we're at the World Championships. Talk to us how the thing is going here so far.
Not too bad. The pace is there. Car is working very good on the track. Trying different bunch of stuff. Looking good.
Yeah, I noticed you've been one of the quicker guys every round so far. It looks like you've been trying some things, and have you found something you really like so far?
I don't think there is any. I mean, everything what we have tried has been better. So we're just going forward and hopefully get the pace even faster.
Do you have any goals for the weekend?
This is my second Worlds, so A-main will be really good for me. But we'll see after the qualies.
Spencer Rivkin in a 5-14-6 and then Purdue breaking the 6 spot. Hudy set it on 15-2 in the 7, way up beaten. Landon Samoa 15-9 in the 8 spot. Tipo 18-1. Chestnut in the 2 spot, 1-11-7. Dusty Evans 11-2-3. 13-1 is almost too slow now.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Is it on? Is it on? Okay.
Okay, good seating run, good 2 laps.
Yeah,
35.5s, pretty exciting.
It was exciting.
So, how are you feeling?
I'm really happy. Like these worlds and like my speed is like at the top, so it's pretty nice. And yeah, and the car was really good now.
Yeah, you felt really comfortable and confident.
Easy to drive.
Good. And so right now, top seed, but we got one more.
Yeah.
And you're gonna try to go a little bit quicker.
A little bit quicker and easier to drive, so it's consistent for qualies.
Spencer Rivkin. No sack from Yasuka at this point. Trying something new. Gonna go with Ty Tisman, the right back, 11-2 on the last lap, taking 2/10 of a second on the last lap.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Everybody's off the way.
Seating is over. You're still fastest, correct?
Yeah.
Still fastest time. What do you think about your run that time? And did you make any changes?
I changed my car just to get it easier to drive, 5 minutes, but I think that was the wrong way. So still, I feel like I have too much steering, so I had to drive 5 minutes, but at least the speed is there.
Yeah, car looked really fast.
Yeah.
You look comfortable out there. Anything you're going to concentrate on for qualifying?
Just to get it on wheels, all 5 minutes, and I think that's all. And we'll see.
Okay, great run.
Thank you.
Just beat me up. What's going on out there?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't come to the warm-up. Lee and Shin, from Yokomo came and got kind of some ideas, and we came back with some parts, some new parts, kind of specifically made for this track, just like most of the companies did. And, yeah, the beginning of the day, it was, I wasn't on pace, but it wasn't that bad. I tried a couple different cars. I had kind of a setup that I ran at home, and then we the team kind of all worked together and kind of got onto the same program, and been making some power setting changes, which is pretty crucial here. Yeah, the car in the last run was really good. The overall time was maybe, 2 or 3, maybe position 2 or 3, something like that, like pretty close.
Yep.
The laps were definitely faster. I could kind of learn how to drive it. I learned that I can drive it pretty much as hard as I want, and it was taking it, which was nice to see. I mean, it's really loose, but I think, the guys that came here for the warm-up, they came here with their cars normal, like what you would run on and with slick tires and, what we do in America, basically. And so if you came here like that, I'm sure it was almost impossible to drive around the track.
Yeah.
So, but because we kind of heard through the grapevine what was going on, watched some videos, like I said, a couple of our guys, Lee and Shin, came. We had an understanding of what we kind of needed to do. So it really hasn't been quite as bad. but it's definitely a lot different than what we're used to doing.
Do you enjoy doing laps around this track in the loose conditions? I know you favor not being on slicks and you know.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a little more old school racing. I don't think this type of track is going to create good side-by-side racing. You know what I mean? With this car.
You barely touch, you're going to spin out.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't think you'd spin out, but it's going to be hard to try to get around anyway. So I think if, we were racing this race 10 years ago when we were running rear motor cars still, it would be a lot of fun and it would be close side-by-side racing. But, you can't really make up any time out there. If you make a slight mistake, you're there. You can't push any harder. Everybody's driving at the limit. So. But yeah, I think it's fun. It definitely, you got to pick and choose your lines. There's some holes developing out there that you got to be aware of, and it's a lot of mechanical stuff that you need to figure out to get your car good. But you also got to drive it right going around this track for sure. So yeah, I think it's good.
So you guys just finished up your seating, and two-wheel drive buggies going on right now, and you've had some good runs today, and you've been working hard in the pits as usual, and trying to get up to speed. And tell us how it's going.
Yeah, so far, I mean, it was a little bit of a challenge. First few runs, just trying to get used to the track, and then we made some good progress with shin setup, and Lee obviously was fast right off the get-go from them being here at the warm-up. So yeah, we got on pace. First round of seating went really good. Second round, maybe I was a little off. I changed a couple little things that wasn't ideal for my car and my driving. So I mean, Maifield went well, Lee went well, and I went well. So I think now it's just basically just get something that's comfortable and you just go with it.
Prepping some wings here. Always trying to get a little bit quicker every single time out. And how are things going?
Yeah, that last run, kind of end of the day, pretty decent. Now I'm just going to stick with my car setup and just kind of run it out and just get more in tune with the track. But yeah, we're always tuning. So we got all the accessories from JConcepts, and a lot of our guys here are doing really well, and looking forward to finally starting one more round of practice in the morning, and then we'll start when it really matters tomorrow after the practice in the morning.
All right, well, you're looking good. You're getting a little bit quicker. You're getting more aggressive too. I saw you really kind of getting into the car that last run and the seating. You had a couple laps there where you looked like you were really starting to feel it, and it's coming around for you, I think.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing, just getting comfortable. I mean, just trying to build your momentum throughout the qualifying days into the main days, and then that's just really how you kind of get the fire and just kind of smell the blood, and then you kind of attack when you get there. So that's the golden plan, and we'll see how it goes. I'm pumped. The track's fun. We're having a good time out here, and at the end of the day, we're out here doing what we love to do, and appreciate all the guys behind me supporting me. It means a lot, and this place is pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to getting out there racing.
This is the man.
I've never done this before. It's not that difficult.
Are you fucking kidding me? All right, Tom, we're here at the World Championships. Awesome that you're able to make it here this year. I'm guessing this is your first Worlds and your first trip out of the country?
Yep, this is. It's been a pretty crazy experience so far. The Hudy Arena has been a pretty insane place to come to, so it's pretty cool and surreal to be at the Worlds for the first time.
The big one with the most entries as I can count, coming from USA, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to US Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, getting pictures right now. Thank you, Mr. Hudy.
Our city is not big. We have 55,000 citizens, but we are very friendly and pleasant city. And I hope that you will have a time to visit our center, our castle, and you will have a nice remembering on Trenčín. And I wish you all the best.
You guys have really prepared extremely well here. You brought the whole team with you. It seems like you're almost your team, but it's not. But it's nice to see. Tell us about your experience here so far and how things are going.
Yeah, it's been really good. Yeah, we obviously come from Australia. There's 9 or 10 of us from the team from Australia that are here. 7 of us, myself and my son Lachlan, my wife Chris, and my daughter Jazzy, Andrew Salvaggi, Jordan Isagen and his dad Mike. We've all travelled together. We came here early last week, so we've done a few days sightseeing to get ourselves acclimatised. And it's our first time to Slovakia. The facility here is just incredible. We have one indoor track in the whole of Australia, and this is an incredible indoor facility. We can't even dream of stuff like this. So, yeah, track's been. We race on outdoor kind of slippery tracks. The track's a little bit different to what we run on. It's a lot drier and kind of dustier on surface. So the traction's not that different, but the feel is a bit different. So we've had to learn. Make changes as we go through the day, and we all work together as a good team. So it's been really fun. Been a challenge today. We've had a few ups and downs, but we're kind of hovering well, Lachlan just got in the top 50. There's a few of us that are kind of in 50 to 60. We're in that sort of range, so we're going okay.
We're back here gluing some tires for qualifying. Well, qualifying the last practice that we have here for today, and then we're going to start actually racing when it matters. So we didn't really glue all our tires the last 2 days because we wanted to kind of wait to see if there was any kind of special things that people were doing, or if anything that we had was going to be good. But it ended up turning out that nothing was special, and you just got to run it out. So I like that guy. We're gluing 4 sets this morning that'll cover us through today, and then we'll do another few pairs tomorrow to finish out the 2-wheel drive portion. So we're out here in the gluing area where the tire tech is. We got cameras everywhere looking at us, and all the guys here, we're all talking smack and having a blast.
So what's the expectation for today?
The expectation is just to have solid runs, leave it all out there on the line, and come back from your race. And if there's any kind of tuning you can do to your car to make it a little better, and kind of consult with the team, and just finish strong and leave it all on the line. Nothing more you can ask for right there. Everyone's super close in seating. It doesn't really seem like it. It seems like it's definitely closer than it usually is, but it's just 2 laps that they're basing it off of, and the overall 5-minute run, it seems like what a lot of people are going off by, and I think today is going to be an eye-opening for a lot of people that were fast yesterday. So looking forward on qualifying.
I know when I was driving these races, I feel more nervous watching than I did driving.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm just biting my fingers and scratching my head, and I got this like lucky coin I keep in my pocket that I've been traveling around the world with, and it's been good to me, and I just have to say, no matter what, I still love my son. He's just a great kid, and I know he's trying his best, and no matter where his position is, he's always been been a great inspiration to me that this is something maybe I would have dreamt of doing when I was younger, and now I can see my son just living out his dream.
I mean, look at the surrounding behind us here with these mountains and hills, and we got a castle not far from here. This is crazy.
Yeah,
huh?
this is pretty insane. I mean, they have the opportunity to travel the world and see how other cultures are. It's just incredible. I mean, looking around and saying, man, I can't believe I'm in Czechoslovakia. Where am I going to be like next year? It's pretty insane.
How many worlds have you raced in now?
10 scale, it's the second one.
Second one? And how about the 8 scale? How many?
8 scale, I would say 8. 8? Yeah, I would say 8.
So you're at 10 worlds.
10 worlds, yeah.
Total you've ran.
Maybe less than that.
Pretty impressive though.
Yeah. Yep.
Pretty impressive to say. How's the practice going so far, and how is seating?
Yeah, like I said, the last round yesterday was really promising. We tried a few things on the car to try to generate more grip to the wheel, and it was way better. So we're gonna keep pushing that way, and I think it's gonna be really good for the practice this morning, and let's see how it goes for the qualifier.
So, control practice group number 12 is on the track. Penultimate group, then we go to 13, and then the starting qualifying for the World Championship, ladies and gentlemen. You can see on the control practice, just to get used to each other in the groups, and also racing out who will start first and 10th in the next round of qualifying.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I drove completely opposite of what I was doing the full race. Did you? Because it was crazy. I know. I just was hitting different lines. I was trying different lines. I was like, just go for it and see. And it worked out. So
yeah, because I looked at I was just looking at the lap time. Something was different. So fuck that you can duplicate that and you know what you did. You're right there.
Yep. I don't know if we were able just to get into the high 35 nines. Like I'm okay with doing 35 nines all down the board, but like my second best lap of that race was 36.0 right now.
Yeah, fuck, whatever that was good.
Get cut.
Yeah, pull.
There's hot chocolate.
Please stay in the position. Stay. Everyone still on the hot lap.
All right, talk to us about that control practice run there. 5 minutes that actually kind of counted.
Yeah, it was good. I felt like I was back where I was in the first round of seating with my car. It felt pretty balanced. Just need to work on a little bit more corner speed, I think, naturally in the car. I feel like I'm driving good. I made like one little bobble, like catching the pipe. But everything else, it's like I feel like I'm doing it right. Just need a little bit more natural speed in the car. So, but it was good. Just get a little run on the clock. You know, everyone got to see where they were at. So I think it's good just to get a good starting grid and go from there.
Well, I gave these arms to Shin thinking they were hard arm.
Yeah.
And they're just prototype soft arms. But he says they're a little bit stiffer. They feel a little bit stiffer than what I'm running. Maybe it's because they're
I mean, they're well over a year old because we've had these prototype arms for a long time.
It's quite choppy as well, isn't it? Yeah. Well, the jump was, I think the first lap you did well. And then I think you see the big difference going up from here. Then you heard Bruno and that's time. Start to panic a little bit.
So we got one track over.
Lee Martin also in this and sitting third.
This is qualifying round number 1 for the IFMAR World Championship, sponsored by X-Ray, Florida Morrissey, Sunbedal, Heavyweight. Jay Brown qualifying for Worlds is done. Starting up with group number 4 for the next round. Group 4 for the next round. We'll start.
All right, Spence, we got the first round of qualifying in. You kind of found a little bit of mojo this morning, and you're starting to rise to the occasion, we'll say. And second there in the first round, just a few tenths behind Bruno. Can't be disappointed with that.
Yeah, like you said, I've been building my pace every single time I've been getting on the track. I started going a little bit in the wrong direction in the mid-practice yesterday, and just kind of been sticking with the last 2 runs. I've been sticking with the same car. Nothing has been changed, and just going out there, just driving accordingly what the track's allowing me to. And it's been the biggest the biggest setup change I can really say is just driving different, getting more comfortable, getting the aggression that I have back at home with the tracks that we traditionally run on. This is something that I've never really ran on other than the warm-up race, so I have definitely not as much experience as maybe the other guys, especially here, the X-Ray guys, Bruno and Martin. But yeah, I actually thought I was a couple seconds behind them, but I checked, I was only 5/10. I wish I would have known that. Yeah, they're not really announcing times, but I'm actually super pleased with what I have. I wasn't going to ask for anything more out there, and just kind of building the pace and gathering the speed as the event goes on.
Yeah, I think you know, of all the guys out there, you look really good, comfortable, and I think you can give it your all here and get on more top 3 runs. But I think you can TQ a couple rounds here and have a shot at this thing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm not here to give any points away. I want to win just as much as anybody else does. So I'm just building the speed, building the confidence, and when I smell that blood, I'm going to take advantage of it and wrap it up.
He has currently the fastest combine and finished second.
Stop. 6.
Here we go.
2. 3.
Guys, we're going to need another flawless run. If you could put another top 3 runner, it's going to take a lot of pressure off of him.
4.
These kind of qualifiers, the pressure is going to start jumping up.
1.
Changing around. So what's going on there? Here we are.
7.
That's the IFMAR World situation. The qualifying group out those mistakes early on, came back, somehow managed to 11. Impressive Maifield, as always. Even with 2 crashes, ends up against the best in the world. Me, Martin behind them. Let's see if these 2 can work together and move up the grid. Maifield super fast through that F section.
3 minutes to drive.
Time on this left section a little bit. Captain making
We've got 3 minutes down, 2 to go. Close racing now on the top 4 guys up there. Very close racing.
All close together now. Yeah, just Rivkin all outpaced. Her lap is extremely fast now.
This round, top qualifier goes to Spencer Rivkin, 9 lap 5:20.
Round 2, amazing drive by Spencer. All right, Spencer, man. Each round, it keeps getting faster and faster. What's going on? How are you finding this extra speed?
Just looking at my runs down the board and just knowing that I can do better every time I hit the track. Trying to perfect the things that I was missing the round before. That round I actually had a couple little bobbles on the right side that I saved it.
Yep.
And then the last lap I had a double. There's just some things that I just remember that I can do better for the next one. No one's perfect out there. And I'm in a, you know, just kind of, I'm trying to just gain the momentum going in, building the confidence, which has been really the biggest difference, and moving forward.
Yeah. How hard is it to drive on this track instead of TQ? Obviously TQ in many races now, and how hard is it to earn a TQ at the World on a track like this?
Well, I think this is my first TQ point since in my career. I mean,
in your career at the World.
Yeah, I don't think when I won in Japan, I don't think I TQ'd. I got all like 2s and 3s. But I mean, I'm just out there driving. I'm having a blast. I'm smiling on the driver's end. I mean, obviously when you're doing good, you're smiling. But it's fun to drive out there. I don't really get to drive on this stuff that often. So when I feel like I'm going good, you know, I'm having a blast, just like anybody else. But I'm out there doing my thing. This is what I love to do, just like everyone here. And it's showing.
Here's this is the schedule that was given in their bag.
30 seconds to start.
Huh? But this is what was given.
Great second round, second overall. How was the race?
Not too bad. We made a little change for the car, and now I had second run on the front tires. Now I had the steering what I needed. Car was easy to drive, and it seems like it was fast. So it was a good run for me.
Yeah, I mean, putting a 2 in, that's a great score, and we got 3 more rounds of qualifying. So back up a few more good scores, right?
That's what I try to get, like 2 more, so it will be safe for tomorrow.
How's you know, are you going to try to go for a TQ or just stay smooth and hope for a top 3?
I will stay smooth. Like, it will be nice to TQ, but I take like top 5. Just to make it for the main. That's the goal. But of course TQ will be nice.
How's it going?
Well, going into the 3rd round of qualifying, still looking for some speed. Last round I think I got a 6. Clean run, just missing some speed, so got a few ideas to try for the next round, and time's getting short because you know, they change the order of the rounds every time, so changing some parts here real quick, and hopefully we can go better than 6th.
9.
That is what he had, 5:20. Was this fast enough? Spencer Rivkin, 5:20, 5 minutes, 20 seconds. So let's see. Flat for that guy. Who is coming in at ticket 2, 3, and 4? Ongara ticket 2, Suzuki 3, over to be. Haatanen in the 3, coming from way back up in the 3rd spot. Lee Martin in there. Where?
The car's got speed, he looks comfortable still. Yeah, it's not that cold. Yeah. It's stuck. Yeah, it just catches the tire wrong. Yeah. That's the problem with those rib tires, they just catch all that stuff.
1 minute to start. 2.
So looking pretty good. Happy with how things are going. Car's good.
How'd we do?
Not too good. 2 mistakes in 1 lap, so that was kind of it. So finished 13 on the round. Still needs 2 good more.
So what do you have now? You have a
2 and 2 13s.
Okay, so you got to clean those up a little.
Yeah.
Okay. That means you still got a chance to start right up there.
Yeah, sure.
Technically, you could keep keys still. Okay.
Okay.
Tell us about you've been doing some wing changes, you've been doing some body changes, you've run a little bit of everything. What are we doing this round, and what did you find before this?
I ran the F2 the whole time. I'm going to throw out the P1 body, and then I tried all the different wings. I'm going to go with a little bit bigger one, a little more, hopefully a little more downforce. I ran the smaller wing. I thought it was good, but maybe a little bit too much rotation. So I've tried the holes cut in the wing, and I think just the standard lip and with the wider wing, I think will be probably the best, hopefully. So ran them all. Just trying to search for that magical setup.
Okay.
And we're all here looking at the Intel World Championship qualifying round number 4, group number 2. The best man of Canada from Canada tonight, Dusty Evans. The coach of Canada on a big mistake, 2 seconds, because Dusty Evans dropped him down in the rank. Now we're on the new rank number 4. That's Spencer Rivkin in front. Suzuki in the 2. The coach of in the 3.
It is still Spencer now on Garl and Houston.
8, you're down. And if you cross the little blue, 1, you're down. 9, you're down.
It looks like the car can carry more corner speed around those roundy turns.
130 down,
Here, he can
30
carry
to go.
more speed through those turns without actually having to force the car through it.
Yeah, man. God, I love that boy.
Amazing run.
It's unbelievable. It's pretty cool. He's out there working the track right now. Sweeping away.
You nervous, Ron?
God, I was peeing my pants, man. It's like peeing my pants the whole time.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy, man. Unbelievable.
Well, that's one step. Now you gotta. Now you get ready.
Get ready.
One more round of qualifying tomorrow.
I gotta go wax his body when he gets back to the pit.
Yeah. Great job.
Thank you, Jason.
So up, down, up, down, up, down. You ended on an up.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a roller coaster ride today. I mean, my car really hasn't been on the track twice the same, so I think that time was at least a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel that, you know, maybe tomorrow can go well, hopefully. So, I mean, the car's really easy to drive. I can do the same thing every corner, every lap, but just missing a little bit of pace. Just need a little bit more rear traction kind of coming out of the corners. So, but yeah, I got to get another, you know, I got 2 decent points, you know, a 2 and a 6. I need to definitely get another, it would be nice to get another top 3, try to start up as high as possible, but I'm sure the points are going to be pretty crazy because there's a lot of inconsistencies going on out there, except Spencer, you know, he's laying it down almost every run, so. Yeah, I think we've been working well, making good changes to the car, made some bad changes to the car. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. He's driving have him really good. He works his ass off, and he studies, he does his homework, and he comes to these races and he knows what he's doing. So, I don't know if anybody really has anything for him because he's got a lot of comfort out there and a lot of consistency. So, and that's what it takes. And especially when you're starting out front, that helps a lot. Especially on a track like this, that if you're not crashing, you're not really going to get past. So, but we'll see. Maybe we can play with something a little more in the practice tomorrow morning before the last round of qualifying. Maybe start close up there, and there's probably going to be some chaos in these main events. So, you never know.
Full team associated driver photo here. We got some pretty. I'm doing 2 videos here at once. I got Spencer's little DJI plus my handy cam. All right, we're here on the main day. Joona. Good day yesterday.
Yeah, not too bad.
Not bad. Tell us about the goals for today and what you're looking to do.
The goal for today is to make one more good run, to make it to the big show. So yeah, that's kind of all. We are trying a bit different setup in the practice, so it should be better for the quali.
Okay. Any ideas if the track isn't going to be any different? You think it's going to be good today?
I think it's going to be good. At least yesterday they fixed all the holes, so it should be the same today. So easier, you didn't need to avoid the holes in the first qualifying, so it should be better.
Good. So you got a second for one of the rounds, and then you had what, an 11 or a 13?
Yeah, 11.
An 11. So you have a 2.
So I need like good top 10
to
make the A main, so still have a good chance, just no mistakes.
Yeah, the car still looks good. It looks fast, so good luck. We'll see you after qualifying. All right, Spence, we're here at the main day at the Worlds. We got some practice this morning. You're mounting some tires here for the day. And what's going on this morning so early here?
Yeah, we're getting some tires glued up because the free practice this morning is they have to be controlled pre-tech tires. So that wasn't really a thing until yesterday. So we're last minute gluing up tires this morning for that, and then for my A main practice, and then the one practice this morning, just the fresh sets for the practice, just to kind of feel it out. That's what I'll be running in the mains. And we still got one more qualifier, so it's gonna be an important qualifier for everyone, including myself. I want to get a good run in, solid run, and be ready for the mains.
They're making some track improvements this morning. Looks like, I mean, it looks really nice out there. I mean, they're doing a nice job with the track. They're vacuuming the turf in between. I mean, it looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're doing an amazing job with the track crew here. The people here have been great for getting things prepared and ready. I think that that's getting at some of the potholes that were actually happening throughout the qualifying yesterday was kind of getting a little out of control for the line selection. You kind of had to do some nitro lines out there and accommodate for the different lines as the track rounds progressed through the day. So I think it's gonna be good. The holes are gone. The track crew is vacuuming the AstroTurf, making it look all good, and we'll be ready to go here in about 25 minutes for the first round of free practice this morning, and we'll get things rolling.
All right, Pudge. Mountain tires here in the morning. One more round of qualifying. A mains coming up later today. You got some pretty good scores. You ended the day on a pretty good note last night. What's the plan here for this morning and the final round?
Yeah, for Q5, we have a practice right before it, so we're gonna go out, try a couple little things in the rear end and see what we get, and then just put another solid run in. I can definitely improve my 10. That will be benefiting for me. So,
have you looked? What's the highest you could go on the grid, or the lowest?
Honestly, I haven't really paid attention. I just need to just focus and just put another solid run in, and then whatever that gives me, So I feel like we've been close, just not close enough, basically every round. Pace is getting slightly better each run, and yeah, we'll just bank on a good Q5 and see where it puts us.
Climbing up the ladder, getting a little quicker all the time. Noticed they've been working on the track this morning. You think that's kind of a good thing for it?
It's going to be good that we have a practice before our qualifier, but I would say, It'll be honestly probably a little bit looser, just where they kind of patch it. Usually always happens that there's just no rubber on top of it, so you know it won't probably affect us that much because Q1 was basically the same way. They patched the track and I felt like it was fine. Every round just slightly got faster from there, but everybody's on the same track, so it'll be pretty fair.
And going down backwards in a number of figures, slow number 1. And we've got about 3 minutes. Send the marshals for group number 1, please. Group number 1, marshals. Marshals from Hudy to be ready to overtake from a few guys missing in group number 1. Damien O'Dear, you have to marshal now in position number 2. Second one in the middle of the group.
First seconds to start.
Paul Pack from Canada, you're missing us from Australia. Thank you, guys.
All right, Ray, we're going to check up with you a little bit here today on the finals day at the Worlds. How are you? And we'll just call this the rest of your team here. How's the rest of the team doing?
I think the Australian team, we're all having a lot of fun. We actually all ended up, like there's a bunch of us within about 10 spots. I think there's like 6 of us within 10 spots, so we've all ended up pretty close to the same final at the moment, depending on how the last quali goes. Yeah, the highest place Australian so far is young Jordan over here. He's sitting in the high 50s. Myself, Ari, Lachlan, and Lachlan. So we've got 2 Lockies. We're all sitting in the 60s. Yeah, it's been good. We're having a good time, and yeah, it's an awesome experience to be around and getting out to watch the fast guys and see how much, where the places are that you got to improve. Yeah.
30 seconds to drive.
Starting order, 3, 1, 4, 2, 5, 9, 10, 8, 7,
30 seconds
6.
to start.
Joona Haatanen, fast and furious out front in lap number 2, who will be in front after the second lap. Check down 8. Looks like they could take this one, 10 and 2, coming with 3.
Just finished up the 5th round of qualifying here at the Worlds in Slovakia. And
How do you say Slovakia?
Slovakia. I put in a clean run, won the A heat, but we were the first race in the round because they resort the heats, and the track sat for about 15 or 20 minutes with no action on it, and we got out there and it was really loose, substantially slower than the rest of the guys. So I won the A heat, ran a pretty flawless run, and probably going to get about a 9, 10, something like that for the round, which isn't awesome, but I'm in the main. I think I'm starting 6th, something like that. So if you're in it, you got a shot. Do a little prep work here and see if we can drive it to the front.
Tell us a little bit about that last round. It was a great drive.
Yeah,
you drove well. Track was, unfortunately, we talked to other Ryan, he was a little bit slower, but you drove well. So Congrats on a great drive, but you can't control everything.
No, I did what I needed to do. Put a solid run in. Was running up there in the front. I think I had a couple little bobbles here and there, and still put a good run in. Just, yeah, there was some section of the track definitely you just didn't have the drive. As you could see, like even like the second heat to the third heat, it just seemed like it got better and better. So I think we kind of got a little hosed on that. I don't know if maybe they didn't sweep the track off after the last round and then going straight, you know, into our run with a 15-minute break. So I think the track probably lost a little bit of temperature and whatnot. But I mean, it was good. I mean, we ran good, just a misfortune basically.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to do the math, figure out maybe where you're going to qualify. It could be 10th, which is still a good accomplishment to make it in there with the way as crazy as this race has been. I mean, I don't know. Is that what you're hearing too? Maybe 10?
We'll see. Yeah. I mean, at that point, you're just kind of in there. So yeah. I feel like I've had this pace. It just kind of just some little misfortunes here and there.
Like 2 okay runs, and then, I mean, Testament counting at 12, Cavalieri counting at 10, Haatanen counting at 11, and a 13 both and making the main. That's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts.
All right, Spencer, we're done here with qualifying, finally, at the Worlds. And you got some great finishes. You're going to start on TQ. We know that. That was kind of a feel-out run. In general for you, testing towards the mains, and you're probably racing with the guy in that qualifier you'll be racing with in the main. David A, he's going to qualify second, it looks like.
Yeah.
So talk to us about that run.
Yeah, I mean that particular run, I mean, I had a bobble, 2 bobbles that really cost me to get behind David A because I did start in front of him. But yeah, I mean, I kind of knew when we started this qualifying day, the days yesterday, that we were the fastest 2 every time. And AE starts 1-2. Looking forward to starting the mains. We still don't start anytime soon. We still have another practice A main, so we got that going on for us. I'm just gonna look over my car, tighten all the screws, and go race, practice.
I mean, the car looks good. It's consistent each time you go out. It looks like you're roughly on the same pace almost every time you go out there. I mean, that's got to bode well for the mains.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that I was, you know, you're able to look back at some data that, you know, you are one of the fastest guys that are doing those lap times. And yeah, I'm gonna go out there and do my thing, not really change it up. I'm looking forward to battling out with everyone in the main, and you know, really appreciate all the guys that support me to do what we all love to do, and go have a good time and go bring home some good runs.
Come on! Tell us about this spaghetti here.
I mean, it's top 3 of all time.
You think of the Hudy Arena makes the best spaghetti, huh?
It's pretty good.
Downstairs about the starting grid, and he has to interrupt your lunch. You need to go down there and do it now.
Really?
Can you go down there with him?
I'll go down.
Huh? With Spencer?
I'm done anyways.
And then we got Thomas. Thomas, is this a top 3?
It tastes like my mama's spaghetti. I like it. I really, really like it.
Okay, what if he offers you $1 million with those slides? Take it. Take it like a champ.
What was that proposal?
Nothing.
All right, Ronnie, what are we doing?
We're going to the track. They're going to set Spencer's set up his grid where he's going to start on the main event in 2-wheel drive.
There we go. Yeah, it's
I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous.
Yeah, we're all nervous, but you know, sometimes you got to relax, right? Yeah. And this is good. I mean, this is the opportunity that TQ gets is to set where he wants his grid spot to be on the front. So you can determine if you want to start in the middle, inside, outside, around back.
I don't think he should start like on a corner. I think he should start like right in straight. Yeah, Jason, go on that. Intense stuff.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, there's also like a little rise right there.
Okay, if you say front, where is it?
The rear tire is here.
Okay, so the front is somewhere like here?
Maybe, yeah, a little further forward.
Yeah. Mark the rear tyres there. You got 10 inches, right? So.
Yeah, so this front tire is somewhere in here.
Okay, we will measure it from here.
This is way too complicated.
Hey, what do you say?
What do I say? When you have an advantage, it's a big advantage.
Exactly. Any advantage is a big advantage. So if you're gonna start, you might as well start on the smooth stuff, not on the bumpy stuff.
When I TQ a club race, I just pull my car into whatever spot I want. Should we just do that?
Yeah, because there's no lines at the club
Yeah,
race.
you just and I know.
I think here's good.
What I've learned from Kinwald, what you do is you're the last car to grid, and then you go put yours in front of the second place guy. That's how you do it when you're Kinwald.
Yep. Brent, I'm gonna be facing this way, right?
Yeah, I mean it'll be
do
straight.
So we need to go back. Okay, the line's going to be on an angle, not straight. You want to go straight. Okay, how can you facing Jason? The car's going to face. If you go more outside.
What are you trying to do here?
Searching for good spot for number one. Like
if this spot is number one, is what you're saying? Like somewhere in this line?
Needs to turn the wheel.
The car number 2 is going to be there. That's another alternative. If you call it outside and we put him there,
You have to you roll through this turn. As long as you're in a good resting place and you can take off nice and smooth, that's all you want.
take the line.
Nobody can really pass it here anymore.
And 110, American.
So we made it.
We made it, yeah, at least, just.
Yes, good job. Obviously the speed of having the 2 for the round paid off. And what is your hope for the finals?
Just to see what happens and try to climb up couple of positions. We tried to make car better. It didn't feel like easy to drive, so should be better in the mains. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean it's you're starting 10th, but you know what? Is this your first Worlds or second Worlds?
Second.
Oh, because you raced in Japan.
Yeah, Japan.
And now you made the final. There you were the B final, right?
Yeah.
So you made the final, top seed, doing well. What are we having for lunch?
We have pizza and the rest of it is going for my dad. So.
And he's what? Mounting tires.
Yeah.
Mounting tires. Okay, that's for the main. So coming up soon, practice main. You gonna try anything in the practice?
Yeah. We moved arms a little bit back in the rear, so we'll see. Maybe better, maybe worse.
Okay, good luck.
Thanks.
Television guys are working. You're looking up 5 seconds. I'll try this one. Maybe it's a bit better. Okay, better now. Okay, good. Another microphone. Hey mates, so this is practice 5 minutes for you guys. Spectators all around. Marshall's ready. We're gonna race it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Small down, small swapping on the deck. Until practice to be our world top 10 driver 2019 to have the car all the time. This one, this over this one. Here, so complete face down, high power. Have to go down, big down, go down, big down. way in the defense. Amen. Number one on the way. Here, ladies and gentlemen, two-wheel drive. We're racing for the World Championship 2019. And that's two-wheel drive. Up front, Spencer Rivkin taking advantage of this small switch up with the back on the corner table. Who can take advantage of that? Looks good to be end on this one. Ogawa in the front, Spencer in the two. Yusuka three. Turn around here means that the third place is secured from so Ogawa in the first one. Rivkin in the third one. Bueno in the three. Yusuka in the four. Ogawa in the five. Maifield 6, Haatanen in 7. Cavalieri 8, Spencer 9. Neil Gray in the 10.
Thing for me? I want to lower all the axles 0.5 front and rear. Try to make some more grip.
To everyone's car and they're all the batteries and
I can do that too.
I've done it. I'm on too late.
All right. A1 in the books, practice main in the books. Moving on to A2. Had a good run out there. One bobble on the first lap, but overall, turned the fastest lap of the race and held on for a close second.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to win, but I was pretty happy for the circumstances that I was in, given that I made that bobble on that corner tabletop and having Bruno behind me catching me, and I was able to pull away from them and focus on Davide, and I was able to crank off some laps that that haven't been needed to do before. So it was good that I was able to do that and show that I had that speed to accommodate for those bobbles, that one bobble that I had. But overall, I thought my car was the best it's been. The track was good. David ran a good race, and I left it on the line, and that's all that matters. Now we're on to A2.
Tell us about that main.
It was dog.
You guys play follow the leader out
Basically,
there?
yeah, just couldn't really go any further up. Made Ty crash, and then was following Maifield, and made a little mistake with like 2 laps ago. Joona got around me, and then kind of got bumped by Ty, and then got him by the line. So it was an average run. Just needs to be a little more carnage.
Yeah, get me up front.
I want to see a race like the practice race.
Get me up front.
Yeah. So I thought everything was good. Just needed a little bit of help from other guys.
Okay.
And you are on the last lap, guys. You're on the last lap. So we're speed up front, got about 20 meters to the March. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joona Haatanen. Entering for the USA, Mr. Ryan Cavalieri. Entering for the USA, Mr. Ryan Maifield.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Through the first couple of corners, don't make it 6-corner race. You've got a very long time. Once again, small bumper in here. With great. Right hand corner, slippery down to the graveyard, up to the center. One time around the carousel, and now we got the booties. Safe landing. He takes this one. Spencer Rivkin down to the 2. Still missing chestnut, Ray Cavalieri. Number 2. The G main, Marshall from the G main. That's a Marshall, G main. 6.
Tell us about that. Got a nice little gift there, and moved up a couple spots at the beginning, and that's kind of all you needed.
Yeah, just I don't know what happened on the first lap, but went from 6th to 3rd or 4th or whatever it was on the beginning, and then just drove. I was right behind Ongaro. I felt like I could kind of keep up with him a little bit, and then Spencer had a pretty big lead, made a mistake. We were right there together. I was kind of in the mix, and then I got a little squirrely in the back section. I kind of lost the tail basically, because yeah, I mean, I can go as fast as those guys. I mean, most of us can go that fast if you can be there. But yeah, I lost a little bit of the scent, and then just kind of battled a tie there for a little bit. And I battled my teammate at the end, and just drove a clean run, did what I could do. We made a lot of changes to the car after A1. It was definitely better. Still missing some speed, but we just need a little more chaos, and maybe I can get another good finish and see if we can pull out here.
Yeah. All right, Spencer. A2 is over. What a race, man.
Yeah, it was solid. I was pretty happy on how I drove, other than just that one pipe that I flipped and landed on my wheels. Need to clean it up for A3, but I'm pretty confident in my driving in the car, and I'm ready. I want to go toe-to-toe and battle it out.
Yeah, you looked good. You looked confident, and I think it's going to even be better in A3. And I think you can stretch this thing out, and I think you can just check out of this thing.
Yeah, I'm just going to go around one turn, one jump at a time, and that's all I'm focusing on for the 5-minute run, and live and die with whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, I mean, everything looked good. Track looked good that time. There's little variance in the lap times from main to main. So there's obviously, something that affects the speed of the track here and there, but in general, I mean, you guys, you had absolutely identical fast laps, which was kind of cool. I mean, all the way down to the 1,000th of a second, I believe. So, but good luck in A3. We'll be watching, and of course, proud of you. However this goes, man, you've been awesome this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to thank all you guys at JConcepts for being a part of the event, being a sponsor, and of course always being at the race, doing these cool interviews, and makes a difference, and I appreciate the support.
All right, Joona, good results.
Yeah, not too bad. It was good for me from Dens.
Are you feeling even more comfortable now, or you think that just the racing's brought out a little more drivability for you?
I think we got the car much better now, easier to drive, so I can race with it. And now people had many mistakes at the beginning, so I got pretty high, so yeah.
Good. And are you going to change anything on the car this time, or are you staying the same?
I think I will stay the same. It was so easy to drive, so I just hope other people to make mistakes and go up again.
Okay, congrats. You're moving up a 7 and a 4, right?
Yeah.
So regardless, you're going to finish better than you qualified, which is great. And let's see you get in the top 5 here.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see.
World champion, we raced. We're going racing.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Should have got 2 laps with very good cars on his hands. But let's see, with this 4 minutes and 30 seconds time to figure out who will take the 2-wheel drive. I'll try to keep the car as I can in a microphone so we get it all the time because we got some electronic to fix up some more. New microphone also should be fixed at the front for the 4-wheel. It's expensive because Master Clock says 20 seconds left. 2 guys are going out on the last lap. Let's follow the front guys. For my sake, I will go to the front.
Back up, Corey.
Can you hold on to it? Left hand forward, up to the corner table. Back straight. No mistakes there. Into the small kicker. Going over the triple. Now we come to the slippery section here. Earl O'Connor losing it there. And our hold almost hand by hand to the well, let's see. Can it go over? One more time through the carousel. This one is safe.
Jason, oh my God. Thanks for everything, dude. You're the man.
Right. Thanks.
Who's in charge of reviving your father?
I don't know.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
On behalf of IFMAR, congratulations, Spencer Rivkin, the new world champion.
This was
Congratulations, 3-time.
Dude, are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Congratulations.
Fred, you're the man. Thanks for everything, dude.
Hey,
it is a team
somebody
effort.
excited to see you down there. Go hand him that.
Did I break it?
You crashed the trophy already.
Did I?
That's all right. Only matters what it says.
Already kind of chipped.
You want to take pictures with it, you got to give it back to me for your work.
Unreal drive.
Wow. Holy.
Unreal drive. Thank you.
Good job.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
Well done, guys. Congrats. Well done.
Thank you.
Well drive.
Congratulations, brother. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So, well, we're done for today. Good morning.
Clearly, you wouldn't have more exciting than T-Will's time. You should have brought your brother's right. I should have done that too. All right, after a long time here in two-wheel drive, 10th qualifier, squeaked in the main, and came back to a great finish in the finals. Are you happy?
I'm happy, yeah. We got the cars much better than in the qualies, so I was able to finish 6th. Had a good race in the mains, but like unluckily no one made a mistake, so it was hard to get by on the track. But still happy, like making the main and 6th.
Yeah, that was a great finish for you. I mean, really coming up through the pack and showing your speed and getting back to where you probably deserve to be, starting off two-wheel drive, the top seed, and just kind of having a couple rough qualifiers, not qualifying probably near your potential, but got up in the mix.
Yeah, sure. I mean, like, qualies weren't too good for me, car was too hard to drive, but now we tried a bunch of stuff in the main, so I'm happy like with this finish.
All right, you did great. We'll see you in four-wheel. All right, Ryan, it's over, man. You got a really good second A main. You got third that race. You tried to get up in it. The cars didn't fall as easily as they did in that second main, and there was a battle.
Yeah, starting mid-pack is tough. You got to have a lot of things go your way, especially on a surface like this where it's almost impossible to pass. So kind of muscled my way past Martin Bayer starting 5th. Tried to get going again, and man, it was tough. Just trying to drive out there at that kind of pace is really hard, but made a mistake. Martin and Ty got by me, and I
kind of got back in my rhythm and ran the fastest laps I've ran all week. Got to the 34-second bracket, which only a few guys did all week. So the car definitely, we made improvements. I think if this is the way the car was, you know, maybe halfway through qualifying, I would have had a lot better shot because we did figure it out pretty well. So, but our teammate Yusuke got 3rd overall, which is awesome for Yokomo. And congrats to Spencer, another world championship. We always make fun of him because he could only win on carpet. Well, now he just won on the loosest crap we've ever driven on. So I guess he proved us wrong. And yeah, congrats to everybody. We did a good job, I think.
All right, now we look forward to 4-wheel drive and see what we got.
Yeah, we got a new, little bit of different chassis configuration for our 4-wheel drive car. Hopefully it'll work on this loose stuff, and we don't really know, but we gotta give her a shot. I think we'll be okay.
All right, Spencer, you had to wait another 2 years, but you're back on top of the 2-wheel drive class in the world champion, TQ and win this time. Very rare that somebody TQs it and wins it. A lot of pressure.
Yeah, I've been dealing with it all year, man. All these 2-wheel drive races that I've been doing at these events back at the Nationals, Hobby Action, OCRC. I mean, it was just fighting. You know, A1s don't go your way. You got to stamp back and put your nose down and just live and die with what comes out on at the end. And man, I just can't even really talk, man. I don't even know what to say other than, you know, I did this one for Kinwald. I know he was with me the whole time, and all you guys at JConcepts, my team associated at Hobbywing. I mean, this is just a true teamwork. It all came down to when Dustin and I came to the warm-up race with Sven and Joona. We worked our tails off, and incredible team effort. Just thanking everyone. This definitely wasn't all on me. This was for all of us, and I appreciate you, Jason, for being there for me, and Brent, my team manager, my friends Alex and those guys, Dustin, Tommy's here. It's just been. It's been an awesome showing, and
your dad's here too, right?
My dad is here. Then my family back at home, my mom, my uncle, my little dog Diesel's out there. I'm sure he was
cheering.
He's cheering me on. And Thomas, it's been just an awesome experience out here. The hospitality's been great, and Associated went 1 and 2. So
now we're ready to do some more champagne.
We had race 4-wheel.
Well, we got champagne first.
Oh, that's right.
We're going to get a trophy for a little while, I hope, today. And we can take some pictures and be happy, and maybe go have some good dinner tonight.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully, you come to dinner with us this time.
All right. We'll
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys watching.
No, I want to take a picture of you guys.
We'll get one group photo with everybody.
Oh, can I?
Get in there. Get in there. Everybody.
And we'll friend make it or no?
Then we'll take turns.
Oh, now he's best friend.
Yeah, you're best.
We'll take turns. Dad, get in there.
I got a video.
I could do it.
You can stop that now.
I'm gay.
Get in there.
All right, here we go, guys. 1, 2.
Wait.
Gotta wait for Dr. Rivkin. He gotta take his glasses off. Come on, Ronnie.
Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I liked it in the background.
Wait a second. That's cool. I gotta rotate my
Fucking knees. 20 years old. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Good little log. That's good.
I need more room than that.
No,
This is definitely making the cut.
we're back to where we were before now.
I know.
It's all good.
Director's
Better
cut.
that way. Here we go.
Oh, look at this.
2, 3.
Hey, Ronnie, are we happy?
Very. So proud of my boy.
How was that A2 and A3 to sit through? Was that tough?
It was like the hottest thing I've ever done in my life, man. It's like, I don't know where I was standing when he was finally coming down the finish line. I was bouncing all over the track, bouncing just from one end to the other.
I checked his phone for his heart rate. It's hard to watch, isn't it?
It's very hard to watch.
But it's nice that it's over.
Very, very nice that it's over, finally.
And that was a great race.
It was unbelievable. So
Right.
proud of that boy.
Yeah. Look at this car.
Boom.
Can't wait to see this in my trophy cabinet. JConcepts Garage coming soon.